Hi everybody. Okay, it's week 12, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a hot mess out there. That potager is a hot mess. I came out here yesterday and I started trying to clean it out, and then I got overheated and I had to come in the house and drink a lot of water and lay down for a minute, and then I went back out, and then a big storm came, so I got rained on. I had to come back in. I mean, we have pests, we have just rot and destruction, and it's not going to be pretty today. I was going to try to have it all cleaned up and some new plants planted and second sowings of things, and anyway, it looks bad, but here we go, because it's time for the tour. So let's go and see, let's see week 12. Yeah. Graham Thomas. Look at there. How fun is that? He made an appearance on a weekly Potager update. I think that's the first time. Anyway, I hear thunder, so we'll have to make this quick. Okay, so Plumeria pudica. Almost, not quite, we're almost there. The unscented Plumeria pudica. Very nice. I did cut back the coleus yesterday, so you can actually see some ground in there now. I cut back the walker's low a little bit. I still need to get in there on the other side. I didn't cut back the lantana, but I think I'm going to. I think that needs to happen. Dr. Witchy's yellow is actually starting to look a little yellow. I did bring some fertilizer out yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to use it, so definitely need to use the fertilizer. And I don't even see my tomato that I had. I know it's still there. It's gotta still be there. Anyway, and then the Cherokee purple. Look at that stink bug. Ooh, I hate those things. They're ruining everything. Pretty sure I had 2 tomatoes. Look, there's only 1 now. Oh my gosh, something took it. Something took it. That took the tomato right off. I don't know what to do with this garden. I don't know. Things are running amok. I did rip out almost all the zinnias right here because my eggplant was getting overtaken and they were just getting a little wild. So I left 2. The rest are down here. So that's that. Eggplant, looks like I do have some babies. Hopefully these don't break off. I don't know. But yeah, I got lots of flowers. We'll see. I don't see any habaneros. That's not surprising. I don't think I have any jalapenos to pick. I think I picked the last of them the other day. Yarrow's looking good. I did cut some off for a bouquet that I made for the house. Lemon balm here, doing great. Holy basil's doing good. I've been pinching it and using the pinch tops for tea. Looks like I have some lemon balm there. Texas hummingbird mint, I might have one right there. But that one just didn't take off. I'm really surprised. And my improved Meyer lemon tree that I moved over here last week, I'm having some issues with curling leaves. If you guys know what that is, let me know. It's not starving for water because we've had a lot of rain. There's a lemon. But it's just curly. It's just weird. And my okra. Look how giant. These okra are giants. I did pick one. I had 1 okra ready. The flowers are so pretty. And I had, yesterday I saw an orange one. Where did I see that? I did see an orange okra. And I'm thinking it's probably ready now because they grow so fast. I've lost my red okra because there was one on the plant Boo. What happened to that okra? That flower though, that's gonna be pretty. Maybe it's a flower I saw. Maybe it was a immature flower. Maybe, who knows? I don't even know. But there looks like a baby okra there, so that'll probably be ready by tomorrow. All right, let's see. We have California Wonder here. California Wonder, I thought was making some flowers. I don't see anything yet. Maybe. There we go. California Wonder, finally. This cosmos I'm gonna have to cut back because it's looking a little brown and grody, and it is flopping. Brampton Gardener, my cosmos is flopping. My sunflowers here, if you can see, I did have to tie them back with some string yesterday. That was fun and really sweaty and really hard and just all in there with the bugs. So they're falling forward because the heads are getting ripe. They're getting full of seeds. And they're just getting really heavy. So yeah, these will be ready to harvest. Ready to harvest. I thought about ripping out these Giants of California, but I'm gonna leave them a little bit longer just because I love them. But once some of this space is cleared out, I'm gonna start putting in some more things, growing some more different things, because this stuff is getting really tired. It's just looking really tired. And it's hot, I get it, it's hot, it's tired, I'm tired. Banana peppers, doing okay. Now I did find some worms in some of them the other day, so I will be inspecting these. That one's probably ready to pick, and I didn't bring out my basket. Oh, it just fell off. Tell you what, I'm struggling, folks. I'm struggling, but there's a twisty banana pepper. I'll just put it in my pocket. The Borlato bush beans, look, that's all that's left is that little pile right there. Everything else rotted. So I'm gonna replant those. I thought about planting them in my dollar store pots. Just put all the bush beans in there. Oh, there's a cricket in there. There you go, run free, little guy. All right. And my rattlesnake pole beans, they're sucking as well. They're just not doing good at all. So that's terrible. I'm gonna replant some of those. And of course, you know the story with my flat white borer. That's gone, that's dead. Asparagus is fine. I did take up the Russian sage from the circle bed because it was just so unhappy, and I put it in my new dollar store pot. I don't know where I'm gonna put that. It probably won't stay there, but and then the watermelon, we'll take a closer look when I get to the other side. Patty pan squash, I did rip that out. They were just done from the squash vine borer. This squash seems to be doing okay. I did wrap most of the stem in foil, and then I ran out of foil. So I'm gonna have to buy some more foil. These two also wrapped in foil. Looks like something tried to rip the foil off this one. I had used a syringe and I injected the ones that are left. I think I left like 4 or 5 plants. I injected them with some Bacillus thuringiensis, some BT, and then wrapped them in foil. So hopefully that will kill the squash vine borer maggot, those ugly things. These doing wonderful. Violet Queen. And then my giant cactus. These are so pretty, and I love that peachy pink. That peachy pink color. That's one of my favorites. I love that. That's pretty cool too. So pretty. And then the yarrow here. Yarrow doing pretty good. See, I got a Brad's Atomic Grape. That one looks ready. Go ahead and pick that. These tomatoes, I need to thin them out again as far as the foliage. And see, I've got something going on with these leaves. They look all curly and weird and short and stunted. They don't look chewed. They look like something else is going on. I mean, why not? The pests are just taking over. This is my Persian lime. Some limes here, and it is flowering again. Just so pretty. That. My marigolds are doing great. I don't know if I showed you all the marigolds that I did from seed. They're not flowering yet. And I'm gonna tell you, I bet I didn't come back and finish pinching them, but they're looking all right. I mean, I'm happy with them. And my little herb basket here is doing good. Although it may be getting too much water. I've taken the water sprayer. I had one of these little misters in there, so when the irrigation pops on, this would get misted, but I've taken it out because things are looking a little washed out. This is Cuban oregano. Smells really good. French tarragon, and then some peppermint. So I'm gonna let those dry out a bit. We've had a lot of rain, so they don't need the extra water for sure. I do have a pretty good sized mortgage lifter. There's those leaf-footed bugs again. I call them squash bugs, but they're actually leaf-footed bugs, and they're awful. I do have a mortgage lifter there. The other one rotted off because of the stink bugs and the leaf-footed bugs. These Lilliput mixed colors are still adorable, and they're just still putting out buds, so that's good. If I have any more zinnia seeds, I may do a second sowing, especially where I ripped out those over there. I may do a second sowing. We'll see. Oh, hey, got some tomatoes looking good. Now they are a little discolored because of the damn stink bugs, but those look about ready. I did have to smush one inside the bag the other day. It was in the bag again. Look at that one back there. Look at my prize brandy wine back there. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Probably gonna go ahead and pick that before the squash bugs turn it to mush. And I may pick these too. They've already started to blush. I'm hoping that they'll just continue to ripen on the countertop. This is also brandy wine. My basil from seed is doing great. I think I may pinch those tops. May pinch those. Yeah. Yeah. Gosh, that basil smells good. It's going in my pocket. Yellow pear. Need to pick those. There's a lychee. Yeah. There you go, lychee tomato. Or soon to be lychee tomato. Still very thorny. Oh, this one. Look at this. It's absolute watery mush. Oh, it's rotten. And it didn't even get to ripen all the way. Damn stink bugs. Look at that. It's just rotten. Ugh. Yeah. That makes me mad. What was that? That was my vintage wine. Vintage wine. Won't get to taste it. I think that's the only one I had that was close to being ripe. Yeah. Need to pick the Super Sweet 100. Those are ripe. I did rip out all of the giant red mustard. Oh, there's one I forgot. It was completely riddled with the cabbage worm. Pretty blue cabbage worm too. It was a blue color. What's that little critter right there? What is that? I mean, there are so many pests in this yard. Who knows what that is? Who knows? Oh gosh, this is doing great. Look at that basil. This is the cardinal basil. I do want to see the blooms on this one. This is supposed to bloom really pretty. So we'll see. And then this tomato here, I think this is black Krim. How pretty. I don't want to jinx it, but the tomatoes that are not in the bags are being bothered by the pests the least. If they're in a bag, it's like the bag is attracting them. So that is unusual. But anyway, that's a pretty tomato. That basil looks amazing, and it tastes like licorice. I don't really like that part, but it's good in a tea. It's fine in tea. Here's polar bear. Pretty. And then queen lime. These are getting really tall too. These are about chest high on me, so like 4 feet, 4.5 feet. There's little bugs all over that. Look at that. I don't know what they are, but they're all over it. My beans, they're almost rotted away, and I'm pretty sure it's spider mites. Anyway, they're done, so I'm gonna plant some more. Haven't done it yet. I was gonna do it yesterday, but you know. And then my Roselle hibiscus is doing well. Has not flowered yet, but it's getting very big. And then this is my small Persian cantaloupe, doing really good. I have a pretty big melon over there. I'll show you that. Rosemary, I pulled this out from the flower bed that's at the front of the house. I need to put that in a pot. So, or put it like right there somewhere. Some rosemary. My Pattison Panache Frenchy French, my second sowing of that is doing really well. And when I get some more foil, I will be putting foil on all of the vines to keep that vine borer out. Muncher cucumbers doing well. Kuka melons are doing pretty good. I did have some that were getting big. There. So I did have one and I ate it. It was down there somewhere. And I did eat it. It tastes like nothing. It just didn't really have a flavor or a taste, so I don't know how to feel about that. Oh yeah, I need to get this. This is the other part of that rosemary. I need to get that in the ground, or it's gonna die. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Those sunflowers, those are done. The little teddy bears, they're all spent, so I need to collect seed. This cosmos is doing lovely. Now it is standing up tall. It's not droopy. This is Fizzy Rose Picotee, and I love all the variation in colors. Like this is all from the same seed packet. Very pretty. And then Queen Lime, beautiful. My miniature white cucumbers, they're looking so adorable. So when they get yellow like that, the seeds are starting to get tough. So I need to get those picked, but I have lots of them. They are so cute. Love them. And then the Cosmic Orange, Cosmos, doing great. Onions are just, they are what they are. Not really impressed with those. Richmond Green Apple. I can't tell if I have one. I don't see anything. I mean, they just blend in with the vine maybe. I don't know, but I haven't seen one. I have noticed that my vines are getting, the leaves are getting yellow, and I really hope the vine borer isn't in there, but likely it is, because this is how my flat white borer was doing before it died. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. I didn't get in there yesterday and check the stems. I need to do that. And if they're okay, I need to put something on them, Diatomaceous Earth, Captain Jack, something, and then wrap them in foil. And then the Balsam and Patience. They're just there. Bok choy's doing pretty good. We've had some cooler weather and some rain. So bok choy looking nice. There's the Tower of Vines, the cypress vine, moonflower. Not getting a whole lot of blooms, but it's a lot of shade too. So there's that. Moonflower, there. Over here, I have had some serious cabbage worm eating going on. They are just decimating this thing. But, oh, thunder. But it's okay. This was an experiment anyway. I'm just surprised it did this good. So it's okay. Kale, of course, is doing good. I need to eat that. That's not an ornamental. That's supposed to be eaten. Lantana doing fine. I do need to cut back this catmint. This coleus is doing great. I may pinch this back so it can bush out a little bit. But I'm real proud of that. Grew that from seed. All of these were in a seed packet. We did have a butterfly pea. I see another one. Look how pretty. Yay. Blue butterfly pea. And I think I'd have a lot more flowers if I didn't have so much shade over here. But that's okay. Pandora vine's doing good there. And then this passion fruit vine, it keeps turning and grabbing onto things that I don't want it to grab onto. So it will live because it's grabby. Stuff it in there. The birdhouse gourds are doing great. These giants. I mean, that's at least 3 pounds. I want to say 5 pounds, but I know it's not 5 pounds. At least 3 pounds. Heavy. Very heavy. There's a little one there. And, all right, let's go on the outside and take a look. Another large birdhouse gourd there. This is all of my mess. Of course, Graham Thomas, pretty boy. And then we have the Richmond green apple that I still don't know. I don't know if I have one. I did have some moonflowers open yesterday evening, and I guess they're spent. They're gone. That was one. They're so huge, like huge. But you'll get, if I end up finishing that cleanup video, you'll get to see them. So, anyway. Yeah, see, I see a bunch of these little squares. These little square fruits. So I see those little square fruits at the base of the flower, but I haven't seen any mature. And there are bees all over this during the day. So many bees. So there has to be something that got pollinated, right? I don't know. And there's my Roselle hibiscus hidden underneath all this foliage. These sunflowers are ready. Still need to harvest the seeds. Anyway, those are ready. The stalks are so thick. Very thick stalks. But yeah, see, all of these are nodding. They're done. Getting close to being done. I could do another sowing of sunflowers. There's plenty of time. I'll do that. And I did pull off, see all that on the ground? I pulled off what was left of the flat white borer. But now my table queen acorn can flourish a little bit. I do need to wrap these stems as well. I don't see any damage yet from the vine borer, but need to wrap that. And then all these sunflowers, I've tried to stake them up and pin them up. Oh, look at this. We have stink bugs, leaf-footed bugs, and leaf-footed bug babies, those orange things. All of the pests right there on a sunflower. Gross. So flat white borer, I need to rip this part out. Everything else has been ripped out. That grape. These sunflowers, ooh, yeah, that's being eaten by something. Everything's being eaten by something, gosh darn it. Oh my goodness. Something's trying to get at my watermelon. Make sure there's no bugs in there. They are getting big though, look at that. And it's still, the vine still looks healthy. This one, doing great, getting big. Make sure there's nothing in the bag because those darn stink bugs are getting in the bag. Feels a little soft right there. Anyway, so I have 2 big ones and then I have a third little one here. I think that one got pollinated. Moving along back here. Let's see, put the foil on the squash there. Tomatoes. Need to come back out here with my basket. And the grapes, I guess the grapes will let me know when they're ready. I don't know how long grapes take. I guess they start to turn purple. That one's called Fredonia Blue, so I'm assuming it's gonna be purple. Oh, look at that. That is my prize brandy wine. Oh man, and I did double bag it last week. Hopefully there's not a stink bug in there again. And it's still pretty firm, even though it's turning red. It's still pretty firm. Oh, I'm scared to leave it. Those 2 I'm taking. Those 2 brandy ones there, those 2 big ones, those are coming out as soon as I'm done filming. I'm not gonna risk it because they've already got a lot of damage on them. So, all right. And then the lychee tomato. You can see all the damage from the tomato hornworm. I mean, can you believe he was on a lychee just eating it with the thorns? That's crazy. Oh, there's a lychee tomato. It's a better view of a lychee, but see, there's a bug eating it. Awesome. Ow, ow. Oh, this garden hates me so much. It just hates me. Anyway, I haven't seen any more hornworms. I need to come back out with the black light and see if I can see anything. There's another vintage wine. Hopefully that one doesn't turn to mush. I'm not seeing as many squash bugs on the tomatoes today. Maybe I'm starting to get a handle on them. I do come out and I spray with the soapy water or the Captain Jack's when I'm out here. So I think I'm getting a handle on them. My Seminole pumpkin squash vine borer got it. This one is still green, but you can see the damage that's been done. It's just blown out. The vine is just blown out. It's just a matter of days before it dies. So now this weed is very interesting. I left this weed and I let it grow, and it's got this white flower stalk. And now that the flowers are open, they look really interesting. Hold on, let me get the camera in there. Those look pretty cool. Look at my cantaloupe. It is double bagged. Look at that. Small Persian cantaloupe. That's a good size. And I think that's the biggest and maybe the only one that I have right now. This one that I bagged up when it was small, it didn't get pollinated. So that was a waste. Take that bag off. But yeah. I think I saw some more female flowers the other day, but so far I only have the one cantaloupe. And I was getting real concerned about these leaves because they are turning. I took off a lot of the dead ones. I mean, the vine looks okay. I don't know if squash vine borer eat cantaloupe. I don't know if that's part of their plant species that they predatorize or predate. But anyway, muncher cucumber, there's one there. I don't think I have any ready right now. Nope. And then the cucamelons again from this side. Yeah, some of them I think did get pollinated because they're a little bit bigger than the others. You can see the male flowers there. The male. And then the females have the little cucamelon at the back. Cuteness. And oh, I love these white cucumbers. Look at that one. I love these. So that's almost too big. That needs to get picked today. Yeah, I don't even know about this cucumber. So one day I'm gonna be like, hey guys, I have a Richmond green apple. Don't know when that's gonna happen. And this is a gourd flower. I need to come back out when these are blooming. These bloom at night. I haven't seen a lot of female flowers, which is probably good because I have a lot of gourds. Look at that one. That one's approaching 5 pounds. That's a big one right there. And I'm glad this trellis is able to hold it. That's probably 2.5, 3 pounds there. But this trellis is doing really good. It's a baby. It's a good sized baby, but it's a baby. Yeah. All right, let's look at the circle. Oh, look, Graham. Oh, I'm gonna have some blooms inside here. That's gonna be pretty. All right, let's look at the circle bed. So in that orange bucket right there, that's the cuttings that I took from the Walker's Low catmint and from the coleus. So this is just in a bucket of water. And I took some of the golden edge duranta because I am gonna try to propagate these. So that's in the bucket. But here, I pulled out the Russian sage because it just didn't like it. So that's in that container over there. And I have this assortment of lovelies to put in here. And I forgot the name of this one. It's like a daisy of some sort. It's like a Cuban daisy, or I forgot the name. It has pretty yellow flowers. But I'm gonna plant that in there. I'm gonna plant both of the stone crops, the sedums. I have Autumn Fire and Autumn Joy. Those are gonna go in the circle bed. And then I have a blue salvia. I have this little blue salvia here. It's got blue flowers. And then the Ember's Wish salvia. I have three. I have 3 of the Ember's Wish. Or is that Wendy's Wish? Hold, please. Wendy's Wish. I have 3 Wendy's Wish. So that ought to spice up that right there. All right, so this pink rose is doing great. I've been spraying with Captain Jack's. So hopefully I got rid of the botrytis. Hopefully when that bloom opens, it doesn't turn brown because I do like that color. And it has stopped dying. I did cut off one branch yesterday, but I think maybe it's strong enough to put on more new growth than shedding off dead growth. So that's good. Artichoke looks good. I did cut back the duranta. Oh Lord, why am I so out of breath? St. Patrick. We're gonna get another bloom on St. Patrick. I did spray the buds with the Captain Jacks. I finally trimmed up the mums. They look much better. Little baby pink rose looking good. Again, with the golden edge, it was like getting really tall and out of control. So that's been trimmed, and I'm going to propagate that. This yellow rose is doing great. Pretty bloom. Pretty yellow bloom. And then this one, I did cut off all the spent blooms. I did spray it with a little Captain Jacks. I probably need to hit it with the copper fungicide for the black spot. Take those off. But yeah, it's doing great. Artichoke. Still haven't planted that grape. Ugh, and I still have bags everywhere where animals have been ripping them off my plants. But anyway, I'm going to get this planted this week. Before the next tour, it will be planted. Let's see. Eternal Flame. The pest pressure has subsided. It's looking so much better. And then my orange rose of unknown name. I'm gonna have another bloom there. So yeah, I think this bed is gonna look a lot better once I get the new plants in there. Overall, it's looking pretty sad in here right now, folks. It's peaked and been abused and eaten and nibbled on and vandalized and, you know, just violated. That's a good word. Me and my garden, we feel violated right now from all the pests and the heat. It's just a hot mess, and I do apologize. It'll look better next week. It can't look worse, can it? Do I need to knock on wood? I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.